The death of Takeoff has rocked the hip-hop world, with Jay Prince and Offset both speaking out on the tragedy. Offset, Takeoff's fellow Migos member, seems to be ready for war in the wake of the tragedy, warning that something gotta give, while Offset seems to be calling for justice. Jay Prince is trying to find a different way to handle the situation, reaching out to Houston authorities to try and get the murder case squashed. Jay Prince has been a prominent figure in the hip-hop world for many years, and his career as a businessman has been built upon his contacts and ability to settle conflicts. As a result, his attempt to intervene in the case is not a surprise. He recently spoke with Houston authorities, attempting to convince them that charges should not be filed against the individual they believe committed the murder. It appears he is attempting to bring some kind of resolution to the situation without having to rely on the court system. Offset's response to Takeoff's death has been just as passionate, but in a different sense. While not directly calling for justice, Offset has a fierce attitude, indicating that he feels that something must be done in response to the death. His suggestion that something gotta give could be interpreted to mean that either justice needs to be served or a message must be put out that the situation is serious and not something that can be ignored or overlooked. Takeoff's death has left a deep void in the hip-hop scene, one that won't be filled anytime soon. However, the contrasting approaches of Jay Prince and Offset to the tragedy have provided an interesting dynamic. On one hand, Prince is attempting to use his influence to find a resolution without resorting to the court system, while Offset's words seem to indicate that he feels justice needs to be served. Both figures echo the wide variety of feelings prevalent in the hip-hop community following the loss of Takeoff.